Peace. So for those of you who don't know me, I'm Tony. Yay. And I often call myself a superhero of words just because I think that words really can be used to save people. If you think about words, like they literally have moved nations and sparked movements and made songs and made family members cry. I mean, like, words are really, really powerful. And so I'm trying my best as an artist to make sure that my words are used in that vein. That they're used for some sort of social change. I probably will not be on Capitol Hill like lobbying. That's not my style. I will be on the stage, however. And so that's what this poem is about. Ooh, shout out to Jess. Okay. You can save someone from drowning. And my daddy's a minister, y'all. He really is. And he says, son, if your sermon is good, sometimes you can save a man's soul. But I've never been the type of person to ask for help. But if I needed some saving, y'all, trust me, you would know. But you see, I won't be sending out an SOS message or interrupting your regularly scheduled programs. I won't be sending you an email, a text message, a voicemail, or sending anything if they still do this via a telegram. But instead, you'll find me on a stage, usually with a piece of paper in my left and a pen in my right hand. My mouth will be wide open and a vein poking out of my neck. My eyes will be shut tight as I focus on every single breath. Just to make sure that my lungs have enough capacity to create words that defy the laws of gravity and swirl up into a vortex of knowledge that causes supernatural catastrophes. And tonight, while this poem ain't no tragedy, there just might be some casualties if you're not prepared to battle me. But if you're feeling froggy, I used to do this in slams, then jump. And if you can't jump up to reach my level, then I suggest you ball up some of that garbage you've been writing and create yourself a stump. Because my poems are not for tricks and they certainly aren't for chumps. You see, I write this for those of you with terminal diseases. I write this for those of you who want to have sex but your parents are preachers. I write this for those of you who love your daddy although his eyes ain't never seen you. I write this for those of you who love your mama but all she does is scream at you. I write this for those of you who miss getting a good night's sleep after hearing your grandma sing a sweet song to you. I write this for those of you with negative energy and so like a magnet bull crap just clings to you. I write this for those of you whose sexuality is unacceptable until it's received society's stamp of approval. I write this for those of you that want to earn love but don't know that it's already given to you. I write this for those of you who don't have answers but one is always being forced from you. Y'all, sometimes saying I don't know is a lie, but sometimes saying I don't know is the truth. I write this for you. I write this for those of you. And I've been writing this until my ink bleeds black and blue. I'm just a superhero, y'all, with a cape made of metaphors trying to use my words to simply save you. And yes, at some point in time, I may need a little bit of saving, but y'all, I've been investing and paying into my bank of poetry account for a little while now, so I can afford a little misbehaving. But I'm not into the game of playing with people's minds. And yes, y'all, some of the words in my poems do rhyme, but I promise you I've been doing it for a while, so it just happens sometimes. And yes, the memorization will make a performance good, but I will pick up and read from a book every single time to make sure that my messages never get misunderstood. Like I told y'all before, I do this for a reason. Yo, this gift is not temporary. It does not change with the seasons. That means I can spit fire while the sky is hot, or I can cool it down while the water's freezing. And if words, having power, isn't something that you believe in, then I will spit on my fingertips, reach out my palm and turn Bloombars into an altar call, and I'll start saving all of you heathens. Because you see, I care about your futures. I care about your destinies. I care about your legacies, and I want y'all to remember my name. I want y'all to look up in the sky and say it with me. Is that a bird? Is that a plane? And I reach down screaming, no, it is poetry. And I'm a poet, a social agent of change, piecing letters to words and words to sentences and sentences to sounds, leaping over metaphors in one single bound, powerful enough to spark protests for equality in ghetto communities. Talk slicker than politicians that create policies that grant rich folks immunities. You see, I didn't choose to be saved by poetry, y'all. Poetry, it chose me. Poetry crept up inside my mama's womb and poetry started tickling me. It's funny. I've been spitting in rhythmic patterns since I was honestly in probably grade 3, and I'm going to continue till I'm through. So who am I? If y'all don't know anything else tonight, y'all, my name is Tony Keith, and I'm just a simple superhero with a cape made of metaphors trying to use my words to simply save you. Thank you. Yes.